What's going on, guys? It's your boy DMO. Welcome to day 18 of keeping a future millionaire in check. It's such a small chance. You see this? I'm a money magnet. I have a millionaire mind. Posting this, forget about this. It is what it is, and it can be really, really hard. But at the end of the day, we're hitting that $1 million. It doesn't matter. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the things that we are going to do to get a little bit closer to our end goal. I have a millionaire mind. So there's three main components that I look at when I decide to take actions that are congruent to my goal. Three aspects: spiritual, physical, and mental. That's very broad, so let me niche it down a little bit. Finance, the physical body, and spiritual, which is being able to be calm, be okay with your emotions, etc., etc. So what we're going to do today for the financial aspect, we're going to edit and post a video on YouTube and all other social medias. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to, for our agency, if you guys haven't known, I'm starting a business and an agency. So I have to do some homework to see if we are the best fits in partnership. The next thing that we're going to do is physical body and health. So for physical body and health, we're going to be doing some training, which is fighting. The next thing we're going to do is 200 push-ups, 200 squats, calisthenics, and also research on our health to make sure that we are eating the right food for our ideal supplements that we would like to take. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to be practicing sales, because if you guys haven't known, we got a job. We got the job. And then in this job, we're going to be doing sales. So we want to be able to make sure that we are the best. We are the number one. Now, in order for you to become the best, you got to do research. You got to be able to sit down and really look at what is the blueprint, what is the format on how to become the best. And you got to be able to role play and all those other things, right? Practice, polish, perfect. And I recommend rewind that. Those are the things that we're going to be doing today. It is already 4:30 during the day. And you're probably thinking, Darius, why is it 4:30 and you're supposed to start your day? That's a good question. During the morning, I woke up a little bit later because if you guys have watched my last video, which if you guys haven't, you guys didn't watch it. Went to bed at 4:30 in the morning. Currently, it is 4:30 in the morning. Alright guys, so let's make sure that we do everything that we say we're going to do. And then we're going to get into the night routine and talk about the lessons that we have learned. Alright guys, so it is the night routine. So as you guys can see, it is the night. Nah, it is not the night. The reason why it's not the night is because I ended up falling asleep and not doing everything I needed to do. And that's just what it is. I'm keeping it real. So, yeah. Let's go over the schedule, see what we have done, see what we haven't done. Then I'm going to share some things that I have learned so I don't have to do the same thing again tomorrow. What would they say it? They say, if you do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, they call that insanity. So, let's see what we completed. So the first thing that we said we were going to do is we're going to do some meditation. Plus, a thing that we call millionaire declaration. I have a millionaire mind. To get rich, you have to think rich. Completed. The next thing that we said we're going to do is we're going to eat a smoothie. We did have that, but we also have some chicken. Completed. The next thing that we said we're going to do is we're going to do some emails and edit day 17. Completed. Side notes, day 17 took around 4 hours to make. The video is amazing, and it's getting better and better. These videos are getting really, really good. I recommend go on day 1 and watch my video. Go on day 20 and watch my video. The dramatic change is extravagant, okay? Then the next thing we said we're going to do is do physical training, which we didn't do at all, and which kind of sucks because we need to keep the physical body intact. The next thing we said we're going to do is do reels. We didn't do. And also we said we're going to do Shambhavi. We didn't do. So what are the things that you have learned throughout this process? First, I didn't feel like doing it. And that's real. Like, I didn't feel like doing it. And so I let the feeling control me. And so that's that. And also, like I said on my previous videos, we need to really keep on focusing on how to be able to do the actions we need to take, but get the job done a lot more faster, a lot more effective. And so one thing that I was doing is finding a solution, right? We need to find a solution to our problems. We can't just have a problem, let the problem float and never find a solution. And so I'm looking and finding a solution. One thing I saw was just find a deadline. Get a deadline, put a deadline onto that action or that thing that you're doing, and make sure that you finish that by that time. Okay? And if you didn't finish that by that time, then you have to really look back at it and why you didn't do that. Okay? So that's one solution to that challenge, right? One main thing that I have learned is to be able to understand that your life is your own project. Your life is your project, and you have to be okay with editing it or restarting or simply deleting the presentation. Well, you can't delete your life, but start the whole presentation over so you make sure that by the time you give the presentation to the teacher or give the presentation to show the class, that the presentation is amazing. And that's a good analogy to life. Your life is a presentation. Your life is a project, and you have to be okay with editing it, with messing up, with seeing and flowing with the presentation. But if anything that it is not in alignment, you choose to be okay with fixing it. I kind of said that again, but fixing it, editing it, deleting things sometimes, right? Or most of the time, and making sure that you want to make sure that you're doing excellence in every slide in the presentation, right? So that's what I have learned, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I have a millionaire mind.